New rumors suggest Harry Potter and Paddington rides are coming to the new Universal UK theme park being built now, including the Forbidden Journey ride inside of Hogwarts Castle and a new Omnimover Dark ride based on Paddington Bear. The new project officially has a name now, Universal United Kingdom Resort, and is still on track for a 2031 opening. Let's dig into recent announcements, new planning permits, and rumored ride details for all areas of the park in today's news update. The UK project officially has a name. Announced on June 3rd, the company revealed the official name and logo for Universal United Kingdom Resort. Being built now on a 540-acre site near Bedford, England, the company says it will contain a theme park with multiple themed lands and a 500-room hotel. The same day saw official photos released featuring Comcast and Universal executives along with UK government officials at the future site. They were marking the start of major construction, but officially Universal says the work happening now is enabling works, with construction soon to begin. The resort's official opening year is still listed as 2031, but we may have a more specific time frame that the company seems to be shooting for. At a conference in April, hosted by the Bedfordshire Chamber of Commerce, a spokesperson from Universal said that they intend to open the park in spring of 2031. Last month, we saw what could be considered the first teaser trailer for the new resort at the Bedford River Festival, where they were a sponsor. Although the video only consisted of various clips from existing Universal experiences around the world with nothing specific to the UK park. However, since then, a more specific video has been revealed to the public, this one featuring an animated version of the new logo along with the previously released concept art set to the iconic Universal Studios fanfare. Looking to the latest developments at the future site itself, earlier this year, ESP Utilities Group was appointed by Universal to design, build, and operate new infrastructure needed for the new resort. This includes a substantial new water treatment facility and an electric central energy plant to provide all of the cooling and heating that will be needed for the resort. These plants will be located on-site and will prevent the new resort from having to utilize too much outside local resources. A temporary road closure is in effect as construction vehicles haul large amounts of soil between the north portions of the site, known as the Lake Zone, and the south area, known as the Core Zone. This ongoing process is for bringing soil to the area where the new theme park will be built. Community updates like announcements for temporary road closures can now be found listed on the official website. Just a few days ago, 150 pages of more documents were made public as part of the planning of works at the new site. Filed with the Ministry of Housing, Communities, and Local Government, the documents, known as Condition 57, are for a detailed flood reliance scheme. Amongst the intricate reports and flood modeling to help prepare the land for decades of future drainage conditions, one image has stood out to theme park fans. This map image appears to show the first publicly posted appearance of the future theme park's actual lagoon. Listed in documents as the Show Lagoon in Core Zone, this proposed body of water is specifically described as being outside of the surface water management plans, so is essentially only there for show. Here is how the future theme park's lagoon appears in official concept art for comparison. In addition to land grading happening now in the Core Zone, earth-moving work has also been happening in the West Gateway Zone in recent weeks. This is where the main vehicle entrance for both the theme park and the 500-room hotel will be located. North of the main theme park site, in the Lake Zone, detailed archaeological surveys are continuing. There is less urgency for this part of the company's land, as most of it is being saved for future development. The largest part of this area is described in planning documents as someday housing additional hotel rooms and a convention center, but nothing that will be ready for the resort's opening other than some animal habitats and the utilities needed to run the park. An artificial badger set was created and can be found at the top corner of the Lake Zone. Badgers, reptiles, and other critters are being relocated here if they're found elsewhere on the site during work. With Comcast's announcement that it will be splitting into two companies, some in the theme park fan community have begun to worry about the fate of the UK project. The good news is Universal has committed to investing over £5 billion into the project, equivalent to around $6.7 billion US. The UK government is supporting the project with £1.3 billion of its own for local infrastructure projects that will be needed for the new theme park resort to open. This financial agreement between the two parties has already been made and was announced in early June, prior to the announcement of Comcast splitting off NBC Universal. And speaking of financial details, Universal says they are aware of ticket cost pressures. Someone from the government asked the company about ticket prices, saying, "We've had that conversation with Universal because obviously they're very acutely aware of the cost of living pressures on families at the moment." According to reporting by the BBC, they're taking action on a number of fronts in order to make sure that the new park is accessible. While fans have had their own theories for what properties and attractions will be included in the new theme park when it opens in 2031, technically the company has not yet announced a single ride for it just yet. In a recent episode of the Bricking It podcast, they're reporting that not only is a Paddington-themed land definitely coming to the park, but that it will supposedly contain an Omnimover-style family ride. They've heard that this indoor dark ride would contain simple animatronics. They've also heard that the following lands are still happening as of now. A Back to the Future land is still on, featuring the roller coaster with the massive vertical spike seen in concept art. A Jurassic-themed land is happening, which they say will allegedly contain the Jurassic World Adventure ride from Universal Beijing. A Minions land is still expected, featuring Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, just like the Minion lands in other Universal Studios parks around the world. The Bricking It podcast is also reporting that the mystery portion of the official concept art at the top right will in fact be Harry Potter. The current rumor is that it will be the Hogsmeade land, featuring a clone of the company's version of Hogwarts Castle with the Forbidden Journey ride inside. Like Minion Mayhem, Forbidden Journey is an attraction that can be found at nearly all of the Universal resorts around the world. If true, it would mean that the current rumors exclude the possibility of a Lord of the Rings themed land. Despite being one of the earliest rumored concepts for the park, many now believe that it is no longer happening. However, the first expansion for the Universal United Kingdom resort may already be in the early design phases, so who knows what the future could hold for the new park beyond 2031. That's all for now, but be sure to check out Bricking It podcast for regular insight into all of the news and rumors for this massive new project for the UK. You can listen from your favorite podcast app or check them out on YouTube. If you like what we do, consider supporting us on Patreon for exclusive podcasts, early information, and more. Patreon.com/themeparkstop. Thanks for watching. See you next time.